Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Maple Leafs will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a blast. Off a stick. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get it out. Makes a move in front. Oh, and just gets a piece of it. Wynn's going to play it near the point. Hammers it on net. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Good check. Frees the puck up. On the one-timer. And that goes off a player in front. Coughs it up on the play. The Maple Leafs have it now. Here they come on the attack. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Picked up along the boards by Celebrini. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
A goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Nice job tying up his opponent. Slides it up to Garland. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Oh, and here's the pass. Here's a chance, and he turned that one aside. Here's a short pass to Radish. Shot on net, denies him.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the stars.
Bright lights, big-time goal in Sin City.
Coaches love these kind of goals, James. When you have sustained offensive pressure, you're wearing your opponent down consistently, whether it's the cycle or whether you're creating motion and lanes to the net. Everything they did was right here. You can feel this one coming. They finally convert on their chances.
McDavid's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Vegas is across the line and on the attack. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Vegas makes it a two-goal game here in the first. They are flying out there tonight.
Yeah, and every time their opponent looks up, they're in their face, James. They've just been so heavy on the puck. Their pressure has been relentless, and they have been rewarded for their efforts with that two-goal cushion.
Tap dances around the check. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
The Knights came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. McDavid's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Into the offensive end now. Shot! And he makes the save. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. The Golden Knights gain control of it. Sends it ahead to Ovechkin. Vegas plays it along the wing. Dishes it off. He got all of that hit on the play. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. Feeds it to Alexiak. Puck grab by Ambrose. Directed over to Harley. Here's a chance on the attack. Oh, it stays out. Wow!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You got to give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net. So did everyone else.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, what a stop by Hofer!
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Golden Knights generated a ton of offense in that opening frame, James. They managed the puck, and they were rewarded because they executed with that puck possession time.
Quick feed to Radish. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Here's an odd man rush. Quick shot. Oh, and that goes off one of our own teammates there in front. Picked up along the wall by Minchikov. And now it's grabbed by Radish. Taken by Minchikov. The Maple Leafs going to work on offense. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. The Golden Knights have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. And off the face-off, they take possession. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. With possession along the wall. Oh, here we go. That goes off the mask.
Hofer's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he does a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
The Maple Leafs win it. Here's a chance, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Hofer's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Tries to the crease. Denies him in close.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Vegas has it in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Ovechkin's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
Folks moving the puck through his own zone. Vegas gets a hold of it. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Scooped up along the wall by Bouchard. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
The Maple Leafs need to find a way back into the game, and that...
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. The Maple Leafs, they're going to need to regroup if they want to get back in this game. James, are halfway through it. There's still plenty of time left. They have to do much better than they started in the first half.
Gets the puck over to McKenna. And now it's grabbed by Schaefer. Loses his check and he's on a breakaway. The Maple Leafs have it from their own end. Shakes loose. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here in the late going of the frame, Vegas has dominated to this point. They lead it 3-0. The Knights win the draw here in their own end. Feeds it up ahead. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. you go. We've played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Vegas has been excellent tonight, James. They've been good in all three zones, and with a healthy lead in the third period, all you have to do is maintain it. You don't need more goals, but you have to be defensively responsible and make sure you have good positioning.
Crosby's going to play it to the corner. And he makes the easy save. Takes a slap shot from the point. And he shut the door on that last play. Wynn's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Loses the coverage there. Great heads-up play with the stick by Radish. Vegas has the puck. Taken along the wall by Lawrence. The Maple Leafs get a hold of it. It. Beautiful defensive effort. Rips it, and he comes up with the save. Hofer's going to elect to hang on for the whistle.
Good decision here, James. I don't think his team's playing that well in front of him. He has faced a majority of the shots in this one. Just look at the shot clock. And when you're overwhelmed, you jump on the puck and allow your team to reset, and that's what he's doing here.
Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Moved up ahead. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Oh, what a stop by Hofer.
A timely save is everything to your team, and
they score.
I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You got to figure, you got to hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game. At times, the game can be a game of ping-pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
Moves the puck over to Schaefer. Look at this! And makes the save. The Maple Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Lee's going to play it against the half wall. Puck scooped up by Ovechkin. All alone! What a save on the play!
That's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside. Gibson's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
More than half the period has expired. The Maple Leafs are still trailing by 2. Vegas takes possession off the draw. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a great save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
On the attack along the boards. Passes it over. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Here in the later stages of this period, Vegas has a 3-1 lead, and their fans who made it down for this one are loving it. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And now it's over to McKinnon. Vegas on the attack. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Heads to the back of the net. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Nice zone entry from the middle. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Falk. Feeds the puck to Thomas. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And they win that draw at center. Quick pass to Garland. Puck picked up by Alexiak. Makes some space. How did he stop that one?
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot.
Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net, and I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he puts it himself. Well, the position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This next shift, this next save, it's huge.
Vegas came ready to play tonight. Tons of scoring chances, and they lead it big time here late in this third. Moves the pass in front, and that's stopped. Oh, and another save. That's all she wrote from this one. Cheryl, tonight was about as dominant a performance I've seen from the team all season.
Yeah, they held the puck and they had possession time, and what they did with that was really effective. They'd hold it in small spaces, draw the coverage to them, open up a lane, and it was off to the races.